Hey, what's up, my friends? It's your friend Watchman and Velador 83, and I'm coming at you with a new video. And today I want to talk about the terrorist attacks that happened in Paris, France. And all I want to talk about is how this came to be and how I think it's going to keep playing out from this point on. Why do I say that? Well, lately there's been a lot of talk about. Well, first, before I keep going, ISIS claim they did the attacks. Radical Islam doing what it does best: terrorist attacks against a Western country. How did this came to be? Well, lately there's been a lot of talk about jihad and how they want to take over the world, and this is their holy war against Western countries. And in my opinion, I think these attacks are gonna keep happening all over these Western countries and Western allies. This is gonna keep happening no matter what. Why do I say that? Well, all these European refugee crisis, all these people that have been migrating to these European countries, and most of them, if you look at it, most of them are males. Fighting age males, anywhere from their ages, anywhere from 24 to 36 years old. And if you think about it, if you wrap your brain around it, most of them are militants. And there's been a lot of reports saying that this could be filtrating themselves into this Muslim refugees, like here. I mean, check this out. Image shows jihadist militants entering as Europe as refugees. And there's been a lot of talk about this. And a lot of these guys are acting as refugees just to keep doing their attacks. And they want a worldwide caliphate. They've said it many times. They want a worldwide. They want to control the world. They want to Sharia law all over the world. And what's the best way to do it? I mean, look at this. Look how many refugees in Europe are. It's happening. How many males fighting age? Look at this. Look at this. It only makes sense that ISIS is gonna infiltrate these groups and start carrying out attacks, as we saw it in France, as we saw yesterday in France. All these multiple terrorist attacks. I'm not saying that that people they need help. I get it. I get it that all these refugees, their countries have been destabilized because all the violence, all the war, all the stuff that's happening in their countries, and people are moving out. They don't want to live there because they want to live. They don't want their kids to be killed. They don't want to die. But also think about this. ISIS is going to use this as an opportunity to infiltrate these groups. And they're going to put their own militants in here, acting as refugees. Once they get that call, they are going to start doing and carrying terrorist attacks, as we saw in France. Think about it. Now, the thing is, this thing, I don't know, it could be totally unrelated, but this attack happened on Friday the 13th. A very unlucky day. Happening in the Middle Ages. You know, in old culture, Friday the 13th is a very, very unlucky day. And this attacks happened on Friday the 13th. I just thought it was a little weird. Now, like I was saying, these guys want to dominate the world. And Islam will dominate the world, and they're going crazy. They're going to keep carrying attacks in these Western countries where they've been migrating to. Then Italy, Germany, France, Poland. I mean, a lot of any country in the EU, these people are migrating to. And every country they're gonna go and they're gonna live in, they will be carrying terrorist attacks in those countries. Why? For their Islam. Now, to me, this is a classic Hegelian dialect. Create the problem, incite the reaction, propose a solution. What's the problem? Well, they created the problem. First of all, they started making all these wars to destabilize the Middle East. All these people are running away. Infiltration by these terrorist groups. That's the problem. Their reaction, they're already causing their reaction. What is their reaction? It's fear. People are going to be fearing these guys, are going to ask for a solution. What's going to be the solution? Well, war. More wars, more violence, more deaths. Which all this, slowly but surely, is going to lead up to World War III. Classic Hegelian dialect. Create the problem, incite a reaction, propose a solution. That doesn't take away the people that died and all the people that has been dying during this wars that started. You know, may God be with their families, the people that died in France. You know, let's pray for France. Let's have them in our thoughts. And I'm just gonna say this, you know, as the Bible stated, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So pray for those people. Pray that no more terrorist attacks happen, which in my opinion they will keep happening in these Western countries. So I'm gonna be linking up some articles, some pretty interesting articles about militants infiltrating the refugees. Just also about the Paris attacks. I'm gonna be putting these articles in the description section, so make sure to check them out. But like I said, may God bless. May God bless the people in France. May God have mercy on them, and let's pray for all this violence to stop. Thanks for checking out the video. Go to my Facebook page, Watchman and Velador 83, and give it a like. Also, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'll be posting more videos. Peace out.